Hello, my name is Adriana Salgado, WebQuest. WebQuest. A WebQuest is a constructivist approach to learning. Students not only collect and organize information they found on the web, and they orient their activity toward a specific goal that being given often associated with one or more roles modeled on adult professions. Structure of a web quest: the introduction, the task, the process, the evaluation. First, the introduction stage is normally used to introduce the overall plan of the web quest. The task section of the web quest explains clearly or precisely what the learners will have to do as they work their way through the web quest. The process stage of a web quest guide the learner through a set of activities and research tasks using a set of predefined resources. The evaluation stage can involve learners in self-evaluation, comparing and contrasting what they have produced with other learners, and giving feedback on what they feel they have learned, achieved, etc. Okay, now I'll explain about the West Coast Science Magazine introduction. In this West Coast, you are going to produce a science digital magazine supplement for a newspaper that recalls some of the important science news in 2018. This digital magazine is called The Science in My Life. Make sure that each member in the group understand what they have to do. Make sure each member is what mail address, and try to find everything your group needs to do each day. Task. First, group member must select the specific job. Editor reports designer. Second, you are a team reporters who need to produce a science digital magazine. You will work in groups of 5 students and do the following for science, environment, and different web page. Third, do a questionnaire evaluation of your work. Fourth, choose two important new articles for each of these topics: physics, chemistry, biology, environment, health, space exploration. 5. Present a short summary on your article to the digital magazine. They will you decide on the most important article for each category. Write a short article about your final 6 topics and include graphics, photos, statistics, data. 7. Edit and produce the digital magazine, The Science in My Life. Show the digital magazine and the other groups. And you can use Isud, Magaka, Google Currents, or Traceable. Process 1. The digital magazine, The Science in My Life. Think back over science notes. What important things happen in the science? Make a list of 3 important articles for science and compare with your parts. Have you chosen any of the same events? Or in groups, look at the science environment. You will see the story and the days and this website and divide 2 into categories: physics, chemistry, biology, environment, health, space exploration. Process 2. New story summary to the editorial board. Assign each of your group members a letter student, A, B, C, and prepare a short summary of each science news that you choose in process 1. Student A, physics and chemistry. Student B, biology and environment. Student C, health and space exploration. Major attributes of a summary. A perfect summary should be comprehensive. It is necessary to highlight the major points in the text and rank them in a list. Go through the list once again and choose the ideas that explain the author's thesis. Concise. Some authors restate the same ideas throughout the text, so be careful to avoid repetitions. Correct. The summary should make sense as a separate paper, even though your task is to retell point in original text. Independent. It's not necessary to imitate the author to the original text writing the summary. On the contrary, you should restate the text in a manner and using honest. Process 2. Useful language for your presentation. This article is about one of the main events. You remember how what happened was? Within this article is important because you are going to present your science news summary to the editorial board of your newspaper. Remember, the editorial board is another group in the class. Present your summary to the board. Try to use our words rather than directly reading your summaries. The editorial board decides which science news is the best of the two of each categories. Process 3. Producing the digital magazine. Read the articles written by the other members and give each other feedback on content. Do we know exactly what happened, where, when, why? Structure. Does the article have clear paragraphs? Language. Is the use of English as correct as possible? Process 4. Producing and editing the digital magazine. What order would you put the articles? What look will the articles have? If a group designed on the science magazine. And finally, self-evaluation. I found the word easy or difficult because the next time I do group words like two, what did you learn about science news in 2018? What did you learn about producing science magazine in English? My English improvement didn't improve doing this project because what did you learn about using technology? Thank you.